So grounds for optimism, it hoped, it would seem, and here in Old Malden, as you can see, hedgehog crossing signs up and they're warning motorists to keep an eye out for them. Let's have a quick chat to Mike, local councillor. Why do you think this area has become a hedgehog hotspot?
Well, it has become a hotspot because of the amount of large protected green space, big garden, generally a really good place for nature to strive and rich environment for biodiversity. So it's fantastic, local residents are engaged, really nice neighbourhood and perfect for hedgehogs and generally speaking the environment and wildlife, yes.
Good stuff. Well, congratulations on creating a hedgehog hotspot. Mike, thank you very much indeed. Let's have a quick chat to Grace from the Hedgehog Street campaign. Grace, broadly speaking, where are we now with hedgehog numbers?
Yeah, so it's quite interesting. We're starting to see a slightly different picture emerging between urban versus rural areas. So there was a report published a couple of years back that found that in rural areas out in the wider countryside, we've seen declines of between 30 and 75% in different areas since 2000. So really quite a worrying picture sort of, you know, in our rural areas. Slightly different side of things on the urban side. So we know that there's been a historic decline. We've lost a lot of hedgehogs, but actually that decline is starting to level off and we're seeing early signs of recovery. So they're not up to the numbers where they should be, but certainly, yeah, things are starting to change, which is great.
Now, we saw in the report hedgehogs travelling from garden to garden through these little holes in the fences you've been encouraging people to create. How has that been so effective?
Yeah, so hedgehogs can travel around a mile in a single night, which is really quite a long way. That's a lot of gardens to cover. They need to be looking for that insect prey that they need, and for nesting sites, for sheltering opportunities, and also for the hedgehogs. So those hedgehog highways just connect up those areas. So if you think about all these gardens that could be connected together, link that to your local park, to other green spaces, that's going to open up the environment for them and let them roam as far and wide as they need to.
And if people are doing some gardening with a strimmer, please take care. That's the message, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Check those areas, any kind of gardening. Even if you're just kind of clearing areas, even if you're not using tools, just check, do a really careful check just to make sure you're not going to disturb any hedgehogs.
So if there's one thing people can do who are watching this to help hedgehogs, what would it be, do you think?
So we've mentioned hedgehog highway, so I won't say that. That's those 13 centimetre gaps in or under fences. Start to think about just sharing your garden, your green space with wildlife, with hedgehogs. So think about wildlife friendly features, log piles, leaf piles, compost heaps. That's a few things, sorry, but yeah, good to go.
Grace, thanks ever so much indeed. It's good to have some positive news that we're seeing when it comes to hedgehogs, and it's hope now that motorists in this area especially will keep an eye out for them. They do need all the help.